Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you with the NBA main slate video. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month, and I cannot do it without you guys. So I really appreciate it. I just dropped an NHL video. So make sure you guys check that out. NHL starts whenever you're viewing this. It starts tomorrow. This is the night before. So make sure you guys check that out. I do UFC, NFL, NHL, obviously NBA, right? So make sure you guys check it out. All this content, guys, and you also get a free entry into the free $20 PayPal giveaway, which we'll be doing on Saturday. And this right here is Schroeder Skywalker from the club. How's it going, Schroeder? How'd we do today? We didn't do too bad, right? No? Man, this green screen's really tripping. Oh, the heater kicked on, so it's like flapping in the wind. Sorry, guys, for the distortion here, but yeah, we did really good today, guys. I looked at my score. I had a 360 on DraftKings, and I was like, oh man. And then I saw the cash line. I was like, oh, everybody's getting high scores today. So yeah, we went heavy on the Philly game, Philly Miami game. So that paid off really nicely. Um, the late slate was pretty much a bust. But yeah, if you guys cashed, awesome job, because I know we did the DFS club, guys. Let me bring it up actually. Let me show you how good we did, because it's actually I'm proud. I'm proud of the club, you know what I'm saying? But if you didn't cash, don't you dare be sour, because what do we say, guys? Tomorrow is a new day, and that's why we play DFS, guys. All right, so let me bring it up so you guys can see real quick. I won't spend too much time on it, but I do like to brag about the club, guys. You know me. I love my members. So we went over the members only podcast, and LT with his who he called out. Well, he did call but Gabe Vincent. That was a solid call by LT. Super Maka got a 361. Very nice. LLLCRX. I can never pronounce your name, man, but good job, dude. A little Yahoo action from DFS Junior. Um, don't Dion D5. Brogdon did me dirt. Yeah, Brogdon, man, he had to have that floor game. But how about Embiid today, guys? Holy shit! And with the 80 burger. Dezillion 329. Very nice. Happy camper, man. 355. And a 373, and he still got 53rd. So that tells you guys how high scoring this damn slate was. And then we got Woodnopoly here, 359. Good job, you guys. Great job. Let's go, guys. If you want part of these lineups, guys, the cheat sheets. Let me close this out for you. Um, the ownership, the projections, guys. Let me bring this up. If you want to be a part of the family, it's dfsclub.com, guys. dfsclub.com. You get every single sport. Shout out to DFS Space. Shout out to LT. We're doing the members only podcast, and you guys, man, I'm gonna start recording them. I'm posting them here on YouTube, so you guys can hear like the day before, so you already know that I'm just not talking out of both sides of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So you get every single sport: NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports, guys, EuroLeague basketball. Click join now. Click my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then again, guys, we're the cheapest in the business. It's plain and simple. It is that simple. Every single sport, guys. Our silver and gold plans are obviously the most popular, but shop around. Please do, guys. NHL's coming tomorrow. UFC's this weekend, guys. And it's just all the way through. Then we got baseball. I mean, from here on in, now that the flu stuff is pretty much, I don't want to say it's over, but it's not really impacting sports like it was in the very beginning. It's just going to be nonstop DFS, guys. So this is the DFS buffet right here. And like I said, the members only podcast. You can't beat those. But come join us, guys. We'd love to have you. DFS Club. DraftKingsFanduel.com. All right, so let's bring up the actual slate, what you came to see. I'm so exhausted. Again, I've been moving all week. Yeah, I'm just like, this is the second video I'm doing today. All right, so let's get into it. Actually, let's go over the injuries real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to like jump ahead. So Porzingis is probable. All right. Nurkic is questionable. So I do want to target the hell out of that game. That's the highest projected game on the slate. Portland and Sacramento. Lonzo Ball's out. That's huge. Bledsoe's questionable. So we'll get to that. Reggie Bullock's doubtful. Toppin's out. Cat is questionable. He'll probably play. And Kyrie, he's going to be out. What a waste of talent that guy is, man. All right, so let's get into it. Let's start at center today, shall we? All right. So Giannis Antetokounmpo 10-6. It's the blowout factor, guys. I can't do it here. Karl Anthony Towns, though, Cat at 9.8. Yeah, Schroeder, that's your favorite, right? He says, did you say Cat? Because that's my favorite player. He's 9.8K, guys. Played 37 minutes, even after they say he'd be restricted, right? Where have we heard that before? Got 54 fantasy points. Going up against Memphis, going up against Valanciunas. Should dominate him, guys. So 9.8K. I don't mind this play at all. And Minnesota and Memphis, I mean, it should be a competitive game if Cat's in. Next up, Julius Randle. Buy low, right? If you guys watched yesterday's video, you guys know I nailed those picks. The Shea Gill fade, right? I told you. Buy low because that floor game was coming, and it came. So Julius Randle, he had that floor game, right? 9.1K. You should get about 35 minutes, right? They've toned down his minutes, 30, 38, 30. So he's not playing 40 minutes anymore. But against Brooklyn, guys, bigs against Brooklyn, 43, 48 in his last two. So get him in there. Julius Randle. Anthony Davis at 9K. I mean, it's great. I just doubt he plays. Zion, I think, is interesting at 7.3K. You just worry about the blowout here, right? And it's a real thing because New Orleans is just ass. But he's I haven't seen Zion this cheap since like opening day when he was like 6'9". $400 more on FanDuel. And you guys notice the players are pretty priced up this slate. So DraftKings did a pretty good job of making it more competitive. But 39, 43, 44 in his last three, guys. A really safe play. Should at least get 3/4 in, right? So Zion Williamson, get him in there. Next up, I really like this play here. John Collins. Capella is questionable, but even if Capella plays, I love the price tag. 7K, $200 more on FanDuel. He's had 2 floor games, right? 24 and a 29. What do we do now, guys? We buy low. We buy low. Against Phoenix, I know Phoenix is tough, but look what John Collins has done against them. 43, 41, and a 62 in his last three. So buy low spot right here for John Collins. Get him in there. Same with Jonas Valanciunas, 6.9K. He's under 7K now. I haven't seen Valanciunas this cheap in a long time. And if the game stays competitive, man, he should get at least 30 to 35 fantasy points, I would think. Should get about 30 minutes. Last time against Minnesota, he did get 38, before that at 27. So he's taking on a bigger role this year, too. I just think he's way too cheap, guys. Same price on FanDuel. Get him in there. Rashawn Holmes, 6.4K is all right. He's just really hit and miss, guys. But like I said, I want to get as much of this game as I can. I might stack a whole roster, a whole lineup of just this game like I did today with that Miami-Philly game. I say, guys, just for fun, I'm going to stack this whole game, and I got a fucking 360. So on DraftKings, it was awesome. So Rashawn Holmes, 6'4", hit and miss, but against Portland, possibly no Nurkic. It's a good spot, I think. And then I really like this play, guys. Call me crazy, but Mitchell Robinson. Now, hear me out. He's only 5.8K, 35, 21, 33, 23 in his last three. Bigs against Brooklyn, right? If you get, the minutes, 33, 34, 26, as long as they don't get blown out, which hopefully they don't against Brooklyn with no Kyrie. Hopefully they can keep it competitive. But Mitchell Robinson, I think it's a little too cheap at 5'8" on DraftKings, $200 more on FanDuel. Al Horford, if he plays, is a big if because it's a back-to-back. I don't think he does. But if he does, worth consideration at 5'7". Bobby Portis. So I have a pretty good feeling this game's going to blow up. It's Milwaukee against Detroit. So when it blows out, Bobby Portis is 5.4K. You already know when he gets the minutes. 33 minutes that one game they got blown out, 43 fantasy points. So on the slate on the night before that's really lacking some value, it's a good first look at 5.4K. Mason Plumlee, nah, not in a blowout situation. So if Nurkic is out, you can roll with some Enes Kanter guys at 4.8K. He's a points per minute monster. I ain't even got to tell you that. If he gets 25 minutes, guys, he can easily get 35 fantasy points. I project him to get 35. It's going to be him and Harry Giles, which we'll get to. So get him in there at 4.8K, $500 more on FanDuel. 3.8 for Sarge is not bad, right? 28, 16, 20 minutes, 23, 10, 25 fantasy points. I'm thinking this game's going to be competitive. So for a value play, I don't think Sarge is that bad, guys, at 3.8K, $300 more on FanDuel. We got Shorter's right over there. He's waiting patiently for his salmon treats now. I love that guy. So Porzingis at 8.4K. I might take some shots here, guys. I really do. Even if they say he's limited, where have we heard that before, right? He's cheap for Porzingis, especially on FanDuel. He's $400 cheaper. Yeah, I'd say get him in there, guys. And next up, DeAndre Ayton is 7K now. 18 fantasy points, 24 minutes. I mean, I don't think he burned a lot of people because I don't think a lot of people owned him. He always has very low ownership. Buy low here, guys. Buy low. Remember that. It's like the stock market, like I always tell you guys. His game's coming. And against Atlanta, guys, 38, 34, 35 fantasy points. So very safe play here, I think, for 7K. Let's see. Who else did we got? So yeah, Harry Giles at 3K is a smash spot if Nurkic is out. Probably come off the bench. And we saw in the preseason, guys, he smashes. Look at it against Sacramento. He's gotten 248s in his last 3 games. Yeah. Harry Giles, guys. 3K, get him in there. He loves playing Sacramento for some reason. Revenge? I don't know. All right. And again, guys, if you didn't win today, don't you dare be sour. Clap your hands and feel the power because we're going to power forward. Let's go. I couldn't do it too loud because the wife's sleeping. We moved, so I don't have a studio anymore. We're in the same fucking house, so I gotta keep it. So KD 9.4K. We already got word he's gonna play. Heard it through the grapevine. Still too cheap, guys. Still too cheap. 37 minutes, 58 fantasy points, and everybody knows it. He was over 50% owned today. So great cash game play. You can always pivot off him in GPPs, which are tournaments, guys. Cash games are heads up, head to head, double ups, triple ups, 50-50s. Those are cash games, guys. But yeah, Durant, yeah. Easy 9.4. Let's see. Jeremy Grant, I absolutely love this play, even though it's going to blow out. 7.9K, 44, 51, 48. As long as Jeremy Grant stays under 8K, I'm still going to play him. Absolutely. Against Milwaukee, look at this. 48, 43, 37, 36, 38. Has not dipped under 36 fantasy points in his last 5 games against Milwaukee, guys. Think about that. So 7-9, and let's say the game stays close, like a fluke happens. He should smash. So get him in there, guys. Harrison Barnes, I'm getting as much of this Sacramento Portland game as I can, even at 6-7. Harrison Barnes is it's the highest projected score on the slate, and it's supposed to be really close. So even at 6-7, guys, Harrison Barnes, I think the price tag is going to scare a lot of people, but he plays so many minutes in competitive games. He can play almost 40 minutes a game. 40 burgers in his last 3 games, 40 and a 46. Yo, get him in there, guys. And Carmelo Anthony, too, should see it. So if Nurkic is out, I think Carmelo will get extended run, too. He got 35 minutes last game when Nurkic went out. Got 40 fantasy points, was on a tear. I had him in the night slate at low ownership. 4.2K is really cheap. $300 more on FanDuel, so it all depends on this Nurkic news. Let's see, James Johnson. So a lot of Dallas players are going to be gone. Even though Porzingis is in, James Johnson could get the start alongside Porzingis. 26 minutes last game, 28 fantasy points. So in the 3K range, James Johnson, not too shabby. All right, buddy. We're almost done. Then you can get your salmon treats. You guys notice, too, he's getting tanky. I'm losing weight. And Schroeder's getting a little tanky here because somebody's getting a little too spoiled with his salmon treats. But he deserves it, guys. He's a good kid. Let's see. So Darius Bazley, I'm going right back here. He started out this last game really hot and then kind of cooled off. 5.9K. As long as he's under 6K, guys, Bazley's in play. Even against the Lakers. The Lakers could be down. I'm sure they'll be down AD. LeBron will probably play. So no AD. I like Bazley even more, guys. $500 more on FanDuel, though. So definitely a DraftKings play. Even if AD's out, I ain't messing with Kuzma. I ain't doing that. Trying to figure out this Lakers team. I just not going to do it. All right, so let's go to small forward. Let's see. You can always get Kawhi Leonard at low ownership, but the Clippers should beat the brakes off of the Pelicans, guys. Beat the brakes off of them. That's why I always play Brandon Ingram, but not against the Clippers. I just at 8.5, I think I'd rather, even Middleton at 8.2 could, get some extra run. If it blows out, maybe a couple more minutes because Giannis will come in and play in the fourth quarter, by the way. Not much, but even on blowouts, because they blow so many people out, Giannis is like, can I just go in there for a couple minutes? Same with Middleton. He'll get the minutes, right? 29, 35, 35 in his last three, and 40 and 50 burgers, right? Nobody talks about him. Nothing but 40s and 50s, guys, in his last four games. 40, 44, 52, 41, 34. So, yeah, 8.2, really safe play here, guys, and he'll be low owned. Karis LeVert didn't start today. He still did good, though. He still did good with his limited time. He's 8K. Now, if he doesn't start again, I'm not playing him at 8K. If he does start, I will definitely roll him out with confidence, guys, because his ownership's been low. I got him at low ownership. Just don't get the off the bench play, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they're worried about him getting hurt, so they're taking his minutes back a little bit. That shocked me. And then Bruce Brown goes out there and pisses everybody off. It gets over 30, right? So Karis LeVert, if he starts at 8K, I do like because his price has gone up. Let's see. Dylan Brooks is pretty much the only other Memphis guy I kind of like at 6.6K. Again, only because it's maybe a competitive game. 20 and his points are going up again, guys. Look at this: 23, 30, and then a 40. He's going up. That's what Dylan Brooks does. So if you want to catch him on the hot streak here, 6.6 is a little steep. More of a FanDuel play for me. $300 cheaper on FanDuel, guys. Let's see. Of course, I played DeAndre Hunter last game, and he gets 27, right? For fuck's sake. Oh, my goodness. Josh Hart. So I'm thinking he will start. And at 5.4K, no Lonzo. Yeah. Josh Hart will get a boost. So will somebody else, but we'll get there. 26 minutes last game, 36 fantasy points. Josh Hart can play, man. He can play. So $1,000 cheaper on FanDuel, guys. That is way too cheap on FanDuel, especially if he gets to start. Josh Hart, and it rhymes. So there you go. Get him in there, guys. And that's going to do it for small forward. So small forward is a little bit more stacked than normal. Let's go to shooting guard. Paul George is a smash play, but it's New Orleans. New Orleans. CJ McCollum, 8.6K. I will play him over Damian Lillard for the foreseeable future. He's been playing better than Damian Lillard, and he's cheaper. 8.6K, $600 more on FanDuel. 50, 52, 33, 45, 51. Last time against Sacramento, 52. So it's not like we're going to buy high here. He's just consistent. So it's just those mid-range players, guys. And sometimes, the stars will say, buy low like Shea Gill, right? But yeah, CJ's solid at 8.6K. Devin Booker's worth a look because I think the game will be competitive at 8.3K. Booker T 5 times, 41, 44, 34. Another safe play in the 8K range. Look what he does against Atlanta, though, guys. Look at this. 56, 40, 49, 61 in his last 4. And he's back. I mean, he hasn't had the greatest of seasons, but 30s and 40s every single game. Mid-30s, mid-40s, low 40s in the last 5. Booker T is a very fine play, guys. He crushes Atlanta. Just like my baby's mama will crush a cheeseburger, man. Every time she drives up to the McDonald's freaking drive-thru, she's one of the people who have to pull over because she orders so much goddamn food. That's her. Let's see. D'Anthony Melton again, 4K. Not a bad value play. We'll see if we have to go here or not, though, because you guys already know. Half hour before lock, all that value opens up, right? And by the way, don't ever freaking play Bobo. I know he has a cool name, but he absolutely sucks. Okay? Don't fall for it. It's a trap. Taco Fall, another one. I mean, these guys, people love them because of their names. I think they got cool names because on the court they suck. So, Bobo, if he gets a start again, those players, just leave them out there. Don't play them, guys. Don't fall. It's a trap, like Admiral Akbar says. So, but Melton's fine at 4K, guys. Just hope he gets you 20. Eric Bledsoe's questionable. So, at 5'8", it's not bad. Right? He has some kind of, I think he got pink eye or something. Somebody farted in his face, or he was doing, I don't know. But 5.8K, he's in play if he plays, guys. Obviously, if he doesn't, though, I got something for you. Cam Reddish, 5K is okay. I mean, I don't feel great about it. It's just a close game. He's hit or miss, guys. He got that miss game out of the way, so he should hit. Right? Miss, hit, miss. So buy low, 5K Cam Reddish. So yeah. So NAW at 3.1K should be in play anyways, especially if he gets to start. So Bledsoe misses. I think it's NAW time, guys. The preseason darling, right? Points per minute monster at 3.1. Just be happy if he gets to 20. I think there's a good possibility of that on this slate, guys. He's not going to break the slate, okay? But yeah, he should get there at 3.1. Even if you get some crazy news tomorrow that Boban's going to play, leave those guys out. Don't fall for it. I'm telling you. NAW, though, is not one of those guys. If he gets minutes, he'll get you there, guys. Bruce Brown, if you feel lucky, you can go back here if he gets to start at 3.3K. If you want to chase away. I don't think I'll be doing it, though. I'm going to see what other value comes out. So let's go to point guard. And by the way, guys, this is a draft dashboard. It's only $1 for 30 days. This tool I'm using right here, $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have this exact tool, draft dashboard, guys. I mean, you get the lineup optimizer, the position optimizer, sleepers and studs, who's trending up, who's trending down. You get access to all my player pools, including my NHL, guys, my NBA, my NFL, and MLB when it comes. But we'll get into that. I'll show you the other perks of Draft Dashboard because they keep adding new stuff, and it's awesome, guys. And I don't push nothing on nobody that I don't use myself. Not only do they sponsor my video, I use Draft Dashboard religiously, guys. So Damian Lillard is probably the only guy I'm not going to get in this game. 9.5K is way too much, man. I know you're thinking buy low, right? 34, 39. Just hasn't done great against Sacramento, guys. 34, 10, 25, 29. I'm not going to pay 9.5. I'd rather just go with CJ. And yeah, because CJ's point guard and shooting guard eligible, which I do like. Shea Gill. So if you want to buy low, coming off a bad game, he's 7.7K. Guess the Lakers does decent. I mean, 37, 38, 43, 32, 43. But coming off a bad game, he's under 8K. His price did drop a little bit. So now roll him out there, guys. And then LaMelo Ball, 7.2K. Comes off the bench, but he's always low owned. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I played him every single slate, and he's paid off that price tag every single time. I don't get it, guys. I really don't. Why he's always so owned. He's already played Dallas. That last game got 45. So right back at it, guys. Let's see. Trae Young is interesting at 8.9, only because he's under 9K now. For Trae Young, in order for him to smash, he has to get to that foul line, right? He's got to take those free throws. Phoenix, see what Atlanta runs is a nice pick and roll offense. Phoenix has a great pick and roll defense. That concerns me. As you can see, they're ranked number 1 in the league against guards. So he will be up against it. However, not only is he 8K now, or 8.9, he's in the 8K range. Look what he's done against Phoenix, though. 63, 45, 40, 48. So I'm going to look and see what his ownership is. If it's low, I'm going to hop on it. I'm going to take a shot on GPPs, guys. Trae Young at 8.9. De'Aaron Fox, I guess at 7.4. Whenever I play him, he goes out there and fucks the dog, but when I don't, he goes off and gets a 43. When I play him, he'll get the 14. But he should be a full go now. Just he hasn't done well against Portland. 14, 21, 23, and then that 42. So don't know if I'll go there. Point guards, really, I'm not really liking a lot of plays here. I'm really not. Trey Burke, I ain't going there for 4.9. Ain't no damn way, especially if he's chalky. So yeah, that's all I like from point guard. I'm not just gonna give you guys plays to give you guys players. Luka's fine at 10.8. Let me just throw that out there. Probably my favorite pay up. But if he's like 50, 60%, I'll just go to KD, something like that. And that's going to do it for the video, guys. But let me show you draft dashboard. You also have now the NBA article live before lock, injury and flu news. So this updates you, right? It gives you the value plays, the favorite studs, and this updates due to the potential news. And I can't wait till this flu is over with, and we don't even got to worry about that. It's bad enough we got to worry about injuries and, who's going to start. It's just like enough. We don't want no more. And we actually want to start going to these games. So the future is bright, though, guys. Future is bright. And don't forget, guys, dfsclub.com. Come join the winning team. Come join myself. Come join Space. We'd love to have you guys, man. It's a new year. Start things off right, and just so much winning to be had with UFC, with NHL, and with NBA, NFL still going. So let's go, guys. I'm going to say a prayer for everybody. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Absolutely nobody. My name is Gabriel Skywalker, guys. I love you very much. Please hit that subscribe button, like button, comment down below. Qualify for that free $20 PayPal. It's free money, free bread. Let's go. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Take care.